Hello, hello, hello there. How are we today? Welcome to October. You see, I have a new setup going on. Um, how are we doing today? So I'm not going to disclose the date in my videos any longer. I'm just going to put them out as energy reads, and just as words of guidance, wisdom, love, and light. You know. Because I'm having a bit of an issue with posting and being able to load my videos. So basically, I'm just gonna like play it by ear. Whatever spirit lets get through, that's the ones that you see on the channel. But I got a new setup. I'm very happy about this. There's a lot of new things that's going on in my life. I can definitely see that we are in that energy of 9 still, but we're getting closer to that 10. Like, since October hit, it's like, oh, I got creation. Since October hit, it's like I've been seeing things, manifest very, very slowly. Yesterday, I did a reading for myself and I got patience. Like, Spirit was like, I'm going to need you to have a lot of patience, okay? So right here, already we have 3 cards that came out. We have creation, growth, and attraction. Creation, growth, and attraction. So what I see already is, first of all, creating that this is the year of creation, right? This is the year of creation, the year of 3. And it's about creating the thing, the energy that we want to see around us all the time. Like, what are we creating? What are we saying we want to see around, That's that's our creation, right? And everything, this card also talks about how everything in existence creates. Everything creates. I love how this just fell out, like, but everything in existence literally creates, okay? Then, let's go to 5. Let's get growth. Reject stagnancy. To get unstuck, take action. The choice to grow wow, okay, all right. Let's do that again. Reject stagnancy. To get unstuck, take action. The choice to grow should be made. Expect growing pains when making huge changes in life. Change is a natural part of life and cannot be pushed against forever. Change should have aim and purpose. Be courageous, you will blossom. I don't know why I couldn't even read that whole thing. So basically it's like and then it says I choose growth. So in order to have growth, you have to accept that change is necessary. Change is always going to happen. And in life, I was actually just talking to myself about this in the tub. I was like, in life, it's like we can't be afraid for things to change. You really can't. You can't be afraid for things to change. This is exactly what life is about. When we are living, we're trying to learn who we are. We're trying to learn, even if you're going to become a teacher, you're trying to learn how does my mind work the best way to learn how to teach other minds to learn. You get what I'm saying? So even if you're teaching, it's not about teaching. It's about you learning how to teach. Do you get what I'm saying? Does this make sense? It's about us becoming ourselves. It's about us, if we're going to be putting on the jacket and the boots and becoming a fireman, it's not only about being a fireman, it's about us being a fireman. How are you going to keep your body in order so that way you can be a fireman? And they have to carry very heavy things. That pipe is very very heavy, or the rope or whatever is very heavy. So it's like you have to train yourself to be whatever it is that you wish to be, right? In order to create what you wish to create, you have to be okay with the changes that are going to happen, because the changing is growth. It is you growing to be a better person. It's you growing to see maybe a better situation, but growth is change. So you have got to be okay with it. Okay? A lot of times I think that when we reach out for something, we're like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. And we try to reach for it as much as we can, and that's what we're supposed to do. But it has to come from an understanding of who we are first. We have to know where we are standing now in order to go somewhere else. Okay? You have to know where we stand right now, in this present tense. What's going on? Before we even try to think about everything else, all the other distractions in life, that somebody could be hurting you, that somebody, I know, and it sounds crazy, but it's like that somebody could be hurting you, that somebody could be, hint stopping your bag, you know what I'm saying? That before we even handle any of the situation that is going on, we have got to handle where we are presently. But where am I acting from in the present? Otherwise, it's like a losing battle. It's like a losing battle, because you don't know what tools you're actually working with, right? You don't know what you're actually trying to create if you're not ready to change. Wow. Yeah, you don't know what are you trying to actually create if you're not ready for change through growth. You're gonna look different. You're gonna say different things. You're gonna not agree with what you said before. Stop trying to hold up to what you said in the past. Stop trying. Don't do that. Don't try to hold on to what you said in the past. You're a different person every time you learn a new lesson. You are now another person. You might as well just call yourself another name. Oh my God! And that's what came out. Resistance. Resisting that change. Remember, I was trying to put the deck away, and this was like, pop! Resisting. You're resisting change. And look at what's on there. What's on there? Growth. Growth is on the card that's talking about resistance. And look at her I keep on looking at that watch. The time. And she's looking away from it. She's looking away from the time, because you can't think about what's going on. And it's so funny, because now I'm going to try to tell you, you can't think about what's going on in the physical, because it's like those are just distractions. Oh, they're trying to stop my bag. They're trying to stop me from putting food in. Wait. Before we handle whoever's doing what to who, we have to handle, where am I right now? What is important to me right now? In this moment, what am I trying to accomplish? If I'm going to work to that hellhole that I call work, a job, what is it that I'm actually trying to accomplish? What is it that I'm doing? Why am I wasting my time going to this place where I can't stand the people, and probably the people can't stand me? What am I doing? You have got to know what you're doing things for in the present. In the present. At this time, yes, but don't pay attention in the present tense, as in time, yes, but don't pay attention to the physicalities. What's the ways that I'm suffering and the pain that I'm feeling. Listen, you will maximize and manifest more of that pain if you don't think of what you're doing now. I'm surprised that that card Purity didn't come out of the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck, which I'm using right now. I'm surprised that Purity didn't come out, because Purity, it was speaking about knowing why you do what you do. Knowing why. But honestly, that energy is here in attraction, because in attraction with 44-8, right? With attraction, it's like you are attracting the things to yourself that you wish to see to yourself. Like, you know how they say change your mind, change your life? It's true. Like, once you change your mind, when you stop attracting these bad thoughts, when you stop thinking about these bad things, right? These negative things. What if this could happen? In the physical, what if this could happen? Oh, somebody could do this, somebody could do that. Wait. Calm it down. Slow down. In the present, let's focus on, in the moment right now, what is going on. Okay? And I'm telling you, in the moment, I'm telling you that if you're a human, you have resistance to something that you're creating. See, this is, I think, what the message is telling us, is that it's like creation. What you're creating might look like it's changing, right? So you're creating something this year, but then it's like there's growth happening. So you can't resist that growth by seeing the change that is going on and say, whoa, hold up. You can't resist that change. That is growth, okay? All you can do is keep attracting the things that you want to see. And the way that you do that is you have got to keep your mind pure. You have got to know what you're doing at the time in the present. Why am I going to work? I know I'm going to feed my kids, but also, why am I at this job? If it causes me a headache, how can I lessen that? Okay? Because another thing that I've been getting in my conscious realm a lot is we have got to be making our heart glow. Okay? We have got to be making sure that the things that we are doing on the daily basis is to make our heart glow. That is the end game. The end game that you really want to happen is that your heart is going to glow. It's going to make your heart glow. Okay? And yes, feeding your kids and like doing adulting activities, that does make your heart glow, because it makes your life keep going forward. But a lot of times we lose ourselves to thinking that that life is just supposed to be, a sloppy ass, ugly mess that hurts a lot. Yeah, there's pain along the way. Life it can be painful, but honey, after you admit to yourself that we cause our own pain, right? Because we do. We're the ones who leave ourselves open for certain things to fly on in, right? Yeah. So, I don't know how I got all the way down there. But I know that those things had to happen. It had to be said, because it's really about, and I want to cover again, let's read 44, because I want to cover again, it's really about making your heart glow. What is it that really adds shine to you? Because the thing is that those things that make you shine, that is that special little message that God left inside of your heart when God created you, when Spirit created you, when you were being thought of and manifested. That is that message is a message. It's not you just wanting to go because you're hungry. That's you going to eat. That's you. That's something different than someone else. Okay? I don't know how else to put this. It's like that message that is initially within you, that spark, that flame, right? Because certain things annoy you and certain things really, really, turn you on to who you are. Like it turns you on, like to see certain things. Like there's this show that I'm watching right now called Black Clover. It's an anime, and there's the character. His name is Asta, and this show makes my heart glow. Like literally, I learn things about myself because the show. He is just all for everyone being happy together. And I can't even put it into words that is what a lot of my light magic is about, is that togetherness, and that we can do things way, way better together than separately. And that is something that is his main belief. So this show literally makes me learn things. because it turns me on to who I am. You see what I'm saying? So we have got to be always putting these things out there, putting these things out there in the physical and letting these things reflect itself back to us, so we can always be having the subconscious on the same level. Like, yeah, I like this, and then therefore your frequency is going to start to raise, because you're in your world, in your environment around you is so much love and light. So how could things stay the same, right? How could things... It's only been 15 minutes. That's amazing. How could things stay the same? Right? You're going to grow. You're going to create. You can be magnetic to others and attract the good things in life. You can repel what you no longer wish to attract. Be ready for opportunity. Avoid extremes that might cause negative imbalance in your body or mind. Think of connections greater than yourself. I can attract what I wish and repel what I do not. Wow, so that's what I was saying, is that's what that reminded me of. I knew it. It was that, and in 44, it's like that reflection, right? That mirror, that it's like, whatever you don't want, you can choose to not have it here with us in this present moment. But the only way to do that is to acknowledge that present moment. Acknowledge the present moment, that in this moment, if I'm unhappy, well, why am I doing these things that I'm doing? Okay? Why am I doing it? Let's get into this. Let's make it so that way it's more even ground for me to stand on. So even though I don't feel like going to work, I can briefly remind myself, why am I doing these things? And then I'm going to pick up some passion, because it's not just that I want to feed the kids. It's because I promised my kid that we were supposed to go to Disneyland, and I really want to. He's been doing so good on his tests, and I really want to. So now you see the passion, it builds up, because, and I was just telling my friend too this morning, I was like, listen, you can't, I was like, well, why do you go to work? And he's like, well, it's about money and, better future and blah, blah, blah. I was like, are you serious? That's boring as fuck. Like, how is that gonna make you want to chase after something? He likes Tom and Jerry, so I told him, I was like, remember in those Tom and Jerry cartoons when they were trying to get the dog to do something? They put a steak in front of his mouth with on a fishing rod, right? They wanted him to run. So what you have to do is you gotta make it look tasty. You have to make it look like steak. I'm asking you, now I'm asking you guys, now I'm asking you, why do you go to work? Why do you do these things that you do? And all you can tell me is, this is what you, hold up, this is what you put in on as your steak. This is what you're saying your steak is. This is your steak. That's your steak. That shit do not look appetizing. Some old white man. That does not look appetizing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You want it? You want a dollar? You want a dollar? That's not appetizing. Oh, but I bet you if I do this. Come. Come here, baby. Come here, boo-boo. But if I ask you, why do you go to work? And then I put this person here, and I'm like, ooh, why do you go to work? Oh, it's because of this motherfucker. You see how big he is? This fat motherfucker. I gotta feed him. That's why I need some money. Because I love this little motherfucker. I'm sorry, go back to your nap. But you see, things, you have to put things in, you have to put, if I sold Fatty right now, no one's buying an 18-year-old cat. Fat ass, mean ass cat for $1. Bitch, no. Like, it's like, you have to make things interesting to your mind in order to get yourself involved. If you're going to get yourself involved, you have to make it interesting. But a lot of the things that we say, well, why do you go to work? Well, I gotta make money, and I gotta I gotta do this, I gotta do that. That don't sound interesting. What about that trip? Don't you want to take your kid on the trip? So that's why you're going to work, honey. It varies. Things, you make growth because you are going to create, because everything that is living creates. So you are going to make growth, and your answers are going to change. Next year, after you guys have taken that trip, that the reason why you go to work can change. And guess what? You're still an adult. You're still adulting. You're still doing things for yourself, but you're attracting things to yourself because you're saying, this is what I want and this is what I don't want. This is what I want and this is what I don't want. So the more that you keep saying that, life is just going to sit there and throw at you more things that you do want. Spirit, let me just get one little card of advice. I wanted to use this deck too. Give me a card of advice for this reading. I knew she was going to give me a couple of cards. Okay. Storyboard. Story time. Spirit has a story. Dun, 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 dun. Boop. Yep, and I got three fives here. So I know that I'm right. 3 5s and a 25 is over here. Alright, so we got a story here. Hold on. Wow. I didn't even realize I paused it, and I can't even tell you how fast that happened. So we have the 9 of Cups, the two of Coins, the 5 of Cups, and then the 5 of Swords. But then also resistance. I just want to say, this is what it is. So the things in your life that you have that are amazing, you see Spirit's on her shoulder, this is the reason why, because you've been listening to Spirit. You see, Spirit is on your shoulder and telling you things, and so you're listening, and so that is the reason why she got so many fucking grapes and she got so many fucking coins, and she's just sitting here petting her coins like we're like Snow White. Oh, I can't do it. But the reason why you have these things is because you made physical decisions. Changes, right? You made physical decisions to leave things that were not good for you and to break apart from people who were not good for you. Leaving things that are not good for you, that listen, it's time to go. It's time to pack up and go. All right? Changing the thing that you love. Changing the things that you say you loved. You realize that you had 5 cups the whole time, but these cups are spilled. Okay? But then it's also like you're leaving, you're breaking apart. Look, he kept his swords. Honey, the swords are here. The swords are here, but over here, you're looking over there to better places, to better lands, instead of these spilt cups. So it's like you making these decisions, you have made decisions to listen to Spirit. And that's why you have all the things that you have. But you've been making you've had to make these decisions. This is just decisions, tossing up physical decisions. And the thing that you tossed up is this good for me? And are these people good for me? You said no, and so you offered them resistance instead of offering yourself resistance. Because the thing is that change fucking happens. This is actually a number 5 too, right? So change happens with growth. But you cannot run away from it. You have to realize that you are attracting the things to you that you want there. And whatever you don't want there, you push that, you say bye-bye. You say bye-bye, honey. They gave you 3 5s, honey. It's about change. And if I read into this for the future, let's talk about what it's talking about for the future. Because it's like creation, growth, and attracting things towards yourself. It's saying that you're creating that growth and attracting things towards yourself. We have 5 in the center, so there's change here. Change. 5 is change. I want you guys to know that. 5 is the energy of change, right? 8 is the energy, 44. 8 is the energy of going on. It's like forever. It's infinity. 10, 11, 12. And creation is 3. Yeah, 39. So it's really just the energy of just keep attracting the things to you. This is what Spirit's telling me. Keep attracting things to you that you love. Keep trying to make your heart glow, okay? You have to keep keeping on. Keeping on. But you have to keep attracting those things that make your heart glow. That is the answer to all of your issues. Anything that you're wondering. I love you guys so very much. Thank you again for staying for one of my readings. I appreciate it. Please make comments down below. And I'm just very, very gracious to be here and to do what I'm meant to do. Bye. Love you.